Hello everyone and welcome to TYT Sports, and happy Pancake Day to everyone else. If you are going to IHOP, they're on me. So here we go. Ryan Kesler is apparently available from the Vancouver Canucks. Why exactly? Well, he's having a rift with head coach John Tortorella. Now, as we all know, the New York Rangers and Vancouver Canucks at one point in the offseason literally swapped coaches. It rarely ever happens in sports, but it did happen with those two fine clubs. Well, fuck the Canucks, actually. But that's another story for another day, of course. Blackhawks fans speaking. So Ryan Kesler, 29 years old, a silver medalist with the United States back in whenever the hell Vancouver was. And here's basically what's going on. Him and Tortorella, I'm not going to say that they hate each other. Those are not the reports that I've read. But Kesler is feeling very underappreciated. One of the feelings, and at least the reason that he is feeling underappreciated, the A was stripped off of his sweater. That's why we love hockey, because we call jerseys sweaters. The A was ripped off of his sweater and given to another teammate. Now, if we all remember, Xavier Lafleur in Goon was, of course, incredibly frustrated, as we all saw, even though he was a wild piece of shit prior to that. And it was given to the goon, Doug Lett, who, of course, was played by Sean William Scott, and then they, of course, roomed together. Now, I'm not going to say that, you know, Kesler's rooming with a horrible, horrible person, or that Kesler's a horrible person. But when the A is ripped off of your sweater and given to another teammate, and then your minutes are good but not great, and you're not being put out in the best situations to thrive. And not only that, he is a centerman. He is a fine centerman. And you have to adapt to playing another position on your line, and lines are being shuffled and whatnot. You're kind of going to feel underappreciated when you have been a highly successful player when you played under Alain Vigneault. Now, according to Pro Hockey Talk, Talking Pucks, here's the tweet that they put out, embedded, in their fine website. Told Canucks given a short list, Kesler would waive NTC as a no-trade clause. Believed to be in the mix, the Penguins, no surprise, the Flyers, and the Rangers. Vancouver reluctant to trade him in the West. Avi. So he's 29 years old. He played his college hockey. I shouldn't even say it like that. I'm being an idiot. He played his college hockey at Ohio State for 1 year. Now, there were reports that the Blue Jackets were really trying to get him and really going after him. He said, yeah, fuck that. I'm not going to Columbus. Aside from being the home of Ohio State, he did not get along with R.J. Umberger, who plays for, fill in the blank, the Columbus Blue Jackets. Here's what Kesler stated at one point a few years back. Quote, everyone knows we're not a big fan of one another. No, they certainly are not. And not only that, they fought each other in a game in 2009. So, by the way, according to ESPN's Pierre LeBrun, who's a fine writer for ESPN, states that the Canucks want, at least the asking price, remains steep. An established NHLer in his 20s, a first-round pick, another grade A prospect, or some variation of that mix. And also, another report went on to say that if you went to Columbus, the Canucks would want Brandon Dubinsky, the former New York Ranger, Anton Anisimov, or Ryan Johansson. The Penguins so far have offered okay, not game-changing players. Where exactly should he go? What would be the best place for him to land? And will he thrive? Look, he's 29. That should not be understated. Fine player and a game changer. Should not be understated. But here's what we do know. When you are at that point in your career and you've had good teams and you've been this close to winning the cup but you haven't been able to hoist it, you kind of want to have that feeling. You don't want to start over by going to teams XYZ. So it is zero surprise to me that he wants to go to a team like the Penguins or the Rangers or the Flyers. Like, it really does not surprise me at all. Though I question those teams making a strong run for the cup. It's not surprising at all that he would put in his no-trade clause that does not want to go to Columbus. So where exactly do you think he should end up? Leave a thought in the comments section below. And also do me a favor, subscribe to TYT Sports.